Hey guys, it's Ralph here and I'm back with another market update. The October numbers are in and there's another story to tell. So you look at the data as we break it down, sales are down by 7% compared to last year. We look at new inventory down by 34%. And we look at the average price point, which is really something people are really paying attention to, is up almost 20% compared to last year. When we look at the catalyst, the reason why, the first thing we point to is the fact that active listings. It means if you were buying a home and you had unlimited budget and you could buy anywhere in the GTA, in the month of October 2021, you had less than 50% of the inventory to look at compared to last year. There was double the inventory last year. So that's really the catalyst behind the numbers this month, is very, very low inventory in its current month. But when we look at the story behind the story and we take a step back away from this month and away from the analysis of 2021, and we compare it as how are we doing compared to last year as a whole? When we ran the numbers, we found that as of right now, we've sold 27,000 more homes throughout the GTA compared to last year. So that means almost 30% more transaction in a year-to-date perspective. So what does that really mean? That means that anybody that was thinking about making a move through 2020 very likely deferred their decision because of all the uncertainty through COVID and pushed that decision making into 2021. So we saw a surge in the first half of 2021, and now we're seeing kind of a cooling off period in terms of the number of people that are willing to sell their home right now. You know, one of the most common questions we hear from people who are thinking about moving their family would be, you know, Ralph, I want to move, but where am I going to go? I'll sell my home, but what will I buy? And that seems to be prevalent throughout conversations, throughout the GTA, but primarily we're talking about the Markham and Stouffville markets. You know, what do I expect for the balance of this year? I don't expect a huge change. I do expect a small increase in the number of homes available for sale, but for the most part, I think anybody who had a strong desire, a real why, they've already made their move through this year. So I think a lot of people are preparing for 2022 and beyond, and I think the things that we need to keep on our radar are definitely going to be rise in interest rates, which the government has already communicated that's their plan. But the other number that I really want to pay attention to is the number of new Canadians. I want to look at immigration numbers because that is going to impact the demand for real estate. Obviously, more people coming into the country, they need a place to sleep. If there's not an increase in supply, then we're going to have an even tighter market with even stronger upward pressure on prices. So that's my perspective on the month of October. Again, if you have any questions and want to talk about what this information means for you and your family, simply book a time for us to connect. It could be a 15-minute call or a quick coffee. There's no cost, no obligation. We just love to help, and I hope you make November the best month ever.